custom collection. So for each object O in my custom collection. So you can see the error. Type is not enumerable. So collection class by default does not have the for each capability. ये जो हमने अपनी custom collection बनाई है, it doesn't have the for each capacity by default. For that, what I need to do is I need to implement I enumerable. This is an interface. This is the interface, and I need to implement that. So it has only one method, get enumerator. For now, what I'll do is return underscore my collection array dot get enumerator. I'm just using the enumerator of array class which is given to me by default. Okay. So this enumerator is doing nothing but returning me the enumerator for the encapsulated array. Okay. So now the for each is going to work, and I can say console dot write line 2. Okay. I don't need to do a toString because console.writeLine it will automatically call toString method on the object that you are passing to it. Okay. So let's try it. Apply a breakpoint. So initially let's see what the capacity and count are. Capacity is 0 and count is 0. Let's see, add method, initially it is null, so capacity is 4 and collection is size 4, all items as null. Okay, count is capacity, no, so count will become 1. What is capacity? Capacity has become 4. So I have added 3 items. Now the collection count is 3, capacity is 4, and it has right now 3 items. Let's see the remove, is it going to work or not? So it is not working. What I have given was obj dot remove the item value was 2. So one way was, I told you that equal to will not work because equal to checks for the value. It's always just the value type comparison. Okay. Dot equals. So let's try obj dot equals and run this loop again. Will it work this time? Index also we need to initialize by -4. Last time. So it worked this time. So index comes out to be 1. First index was null and it will reinitialize the collection. So now if you see the count has become 2, and how many items are there? 1, 3 and 3. This is wrong. It's wrong because what we have done is we have implemented the remove partially. It should be like the last index should be null also. It should be like my index, whatever the count is. Okay, whatever the count is, count or count, it will be count. Count has become 2, so 0, 1 and 2. Count 2 should become null. Last item should become null. That's what we have to do in remove. Last item will set to null and rest we will rearrange. Okay, so now it is complete, it will work, and here is my for each. It is also working for me. But it is working, it is running for 4 times. It is running how many times? 4 times. And how many times it should run? Only 3 times. 4 times क्यों run कर रहा है? Because the size of array was 4, but it should run only that many times as there are number of items in the collection. Count तक चलना चाहिए. यानी कि array का जो enumerator है that is not working correctly for me. I should write my own enumerator. ठीक है, वो भी देखेंगे. So फिलहाल we have the add and remove method working for us. Clear any? Just to test the boundary condition, we'll add 2 more values to it. Just to test the boundary condition, because after 4 items, our logic should work. Logic to reinitialize that. So let's try now again. So 4 times should work. Let's see what happens 5th time. Count becomes capacity. Capacity has doubled. Temporary array of size 8 has been created. Okay. So my collection array is now size 8. 4 values copied and 4 null values. And my collection, the item has been added to the last index. Count has been incremented to 5. So it's working. Let's see the remove now. So it is removing the item. We don't need this thing. Okay, we can comment this out. Count has been decremented. 2, 3, and the last item has been set to null. So the custom collection should have, let's see the result view, 4 item 1 3 3 4, because we have removed item 2 from the collection. But where is 5? Still the logic is not right. Yes or no? There were 5 items in the collection. We have removed 2 and it has copied 3 twice. It has copied 3 twice. So set the last item to null. Copied 3 twice. So what is the problem? Let's check again. Let's check again. Add is working fine for us. There is problem with remove. Let's try to debug that. Index will come out as 1. We need to remove that item from the collection. So what I have done is index 1 becomes null. What is there at 1? Index 1 is already null. It is null. 1, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. But we need to, what it should yield is 1, 3, 4, 5, and null should go at this location. So let's see how it is working. We have started from index. My collection 1. What is there at index 1? Null. What I am copying is index plus 1. That is 2. So let's see how it is now. 1, 3, 3, 4, 5. Again. Index. Oh, that is the problem. Okay.
No increment.
It should be I here. That is the problem. They should work now. Set up a jump to this. Run to cursor and look at the my collection. 1, 3. Right. So that's what we have created our add remove method and I enumerator. Collection has one more method, add range. What it takes is I collection. What I'll do is for each object item in items I'll call add. That be fine. Whatever item I need to add, I'm calling add method to each and every item in the collection. Simple, because add method I've already written. The logic is there. So if I need to add 10 items, I need to call add 10 times. That is what I'm doing. Okay. Remove range. Simple. I need to just call remove, passing it the value that I need to remove. Okay. Okay. So let's try to fix for each. For each was running multiple times. I need to run for each to how many items are actually there, to the count. Right now it is running for int I0 to capacity. I want to run it to for int I0 to count. So I need to write my custom enumerator. How will I write my custom enumerator? So I'll write a class my custom enumerator that should implement I enumerator. So enumerator has three methods: move next, reset, and current. Okay. First of all, what I need to do is I need to create a constructor. I need to have the collection as well. So I'll create a one object array. To be encapsulated collection, I'll pass copied move next. I need to have one more item, current index. So int current index initially is -1. For move next, what I'll do is if current index is less than or equal to encapsulated collection dot length. So if current index is less than encapsulated collection, suppose there are 4 items in the collection, what will the length be? 4. If there is one item, length will be 1. Initially current index is -1. Okay, when it run one time, it will be current index will be 0. Okay, I'll just keep on adding to current index. Whenever you call move next, what I'll do is I'll increment current index. So first time when it comes here, current index will be 0, 0 less than 1, right? It will go. Second time when it is called 1, 1 less than 1 is false. So it should return false. So correct? First time it will return true, second time it will return false. And when it is returning true, the next item that is called by the I enumerator, for each क्या करता है? What for each does is, first of all it will call move next. Can I move next? If the answer is yes, it will return the current item, this current. So what should current return? Return from encapsulated collection. It will return the item at the current index. It will always return item at the current index. What will reset do? Current index is equal to -1. This is how the enumerator will work. Clear hai nahi? First time the current index is -1. So for each loop when it will run, it will first call move next. What move next will do is increment the current index by 1. So current index becomes 0. If 0 less than, let's say item is 1, 0 less than 1, return true. So for each loop it will go inside and ask for the current value. So how will the current value be returned? Array and whatever the current index is there with 0. So item at 0th index will be returned. Again it will call move next. Current index has become now 1. 1 is less than 1, condition is false, it will return false. So the current will not be called and for each loop will terminate. ठीक है ना? That's how it is working. Current index reset means reset the index